Once upon a time, in a kingdom where the rivers sparkled like silver and the castle towers touched the clouds, there lived a king who had a daughter. The princess was beautiful. Her eyes were as bright as the morning stars, and her smile could light up the darkest room. But alas, her heart was not as lovely as her face. She was proud, haughty, and looked down on everyone. One day, the king held a great feast. He invited suitors from far and wide to ask for his daughter's hand. Kings, princes, and dukes lined up in the golden hall. The princess walked past them, head held high. She had a mocking word for every single one.
Oh, look at this one. He is round as a wine barrel. And this one? Tall and thin like a stick. No, thank you.
She moved to the next. Finally, she came to a young, kind king whose chin was slightly pointed.
Look, he has a chin like a bird's beak. I shall call him King Thrushbeard.
The whole court laughed, and the kind king bowed his head in sadness.
Silence! How dare you laugh in my great hall? You mock everyone. Your pride must be broken. I swear, you shall marry the very next beggar who comes to my gate.
A few days later, a traveling fiddler began to play a happy tune beneath the castle window. His clothes were dusty and his hat was old, but his music was sweet. The king kept his word. He called the fiddler in.
You sing well. As a reward, I give you my daughter as your wife.
Father, no. A musician? I am a princess.
My word is given.
And so, right there in the hall, the proud princess was married to the humble fiddler. Immediately after the wedding, the fiddler took her hand.
We cannot stay here. A musician's wife does not live in a palace. Come, we must travel.
The princess cried as she left her home, walking on the dusty road for the first time in her life. After a while, they passed a magnificent forest with tall green trees.
To whom does this beautiful forest belong?
It belongs to King Thrushbeard. If you had taken him, it would be yours.
Unlucky me. If only I had taken King Thrushbeard.
Next, they passed a green meadow filled with sheep. And then a grand, glittering city. Each time, the answer was the same. It all belonged to King Thrushbeard.
I do not like that you wish for another husband. Am I not good enough for you?
At last, they came to a tiny, crooked hut at the edge of the woods.
The house is too small. Where are the servants?
There are no servants. This is my house, and now it is yours. You must work yourself.
The princess had to bend down just to enter the door. Inside, it was simple and bare.
I am hungry. Please cook dinner.
But the princess did not know how to cook. She didn't know how to stir the pot or light the fire. The fiddler had to show her everything. That night, she slept on a hard wooden bed, dreaming of her lost soft pillows. Days turned into weeks. They lived a simple life. The princess learned to sweep the floor and wash the vegetables. But soon, their food ran out.
Wife, we cannot live on nothing. You must try to earn some money. Here, try to weave these baskets.
He brought home willow branches. The princess tried, but the rough branches hurt her soft hands. Her fingers turned red and sore.
I cannot do it.
Begofthore er spites. Then you shall spin thread.
She tried to use the spinning wheel, but the thread tangled.
You are not fit for this work.
But I have bought a load of clay pots. You must sit in the marketplace and sell them.
The princess was terrified. If people from her father's kingdom saw her selling pots, they would laugh. At first it went well. People bought her pots because she was so beautiful. She felt a spark of pride, not the bad kind, but the pride of hard work. But suddenly, a soldier on a galloping horse came rushing through the market square. He was riding too fast and not looking where he was going. The pots shattered into 1,000 pieces.
Oh no! My vases! What will my husband say?
She ran home, sobbing, and told the fiddler what had happened.
Who sits at the corner of the market with breakable pots? Dry your tears.
I have spoken to the cook at the king's castle. You can work there as a kitchen maid.
And so the princess became a kitchen maid. She scrubbed the dirty floors and washed the heavy iron cauldrons. It was hard, dirty work. Each day, she would save leftover soup and bread crusts in 2 small pockets in her dress, just to bring dinner home to the fiddler. She was humble now. The pride was gone. One evening, the castle was filled with lights and music. It was the king's eldest son's wedding feast. The princess stood by the door, watching sadly. Suddenly, the doors opened. The prince entered, dressed in velvet and gold. It was King Thrushbeard. He saw the poor kitchen maid by the door. He walked straight to her and took her hand.
May I have this dance?
No, please. I am just a maid.
As she pulled away, the pockets of her dress tore open. The soup and bread crusts spilled all over the shiny floor in front of everyone. The guests gasped and giggled. The princess was so ashamed, she wanted to disappear. She turned to run. But King Thrushbeard held her hand tight. He looked at her with kind, loving eyes.
Do not be afraid. Look at me.
I am the fiddler who lived with you in the hut. And I was the soldier who broke your pots.
I did all this because I loved you, and I wanted to cure your proud heart.
I am not worthy to be your wife.
The past is gone. You have learned kindness. Now, let us celebrate our true wedding.
The maids came and dressed her in the finest gown of silver silk. Her father arrived, beaming with joy. The princess smiled, a true warm smile that came from a humble heart. And they lived happily ever after, ruling the kingdom with kindness and love. The end. Far out in the ocean, where the water is as blue as cornflowers, stood the castle of the Sea King. He lived there with his wise mother and his 6 beautiful daughters.
Oh, I love it. You did amazing. My turn next.
But the youngest was the quietest and the most beautiful. She often gazed up at the surface, longing for the world above.
Grandmother, do humans live forever?
No, child. But they have immortal souls.
Finally, her 15th birthday arrived. She rose to the surface for the first time. Before her lay a grand ship, glowing like stars. Curious, she swam closer to look inside. There she saw the prince. He was celebrating his birthday. He was more handsome than her marble statue. But suddenly, the night turned dark. A terrible storm awoke.
A storm! Take down the sails!
Lightning struck the mast. The ocean swallowed the ship. The prince sank into the deep darkness. He must not die, she thought. She caught him in her arms. She swam up with all her strength. Morning came, and the storm passed. She brought him to a quiet shore. She kissed him, wishing she could stay. But she heard footsteps. A maiden from the temple found him. He thought the maiden saved him. Back in the deep, she could not forget him. She longed for him and an immortal soul. Desperate, she journeyed to the dangerous parts of the sea. She swam through the twisting forests to the lair of the Sea Witch. The witch was waiting.
I've been waiting for you. Do come in. We have much to discuss. I know what you want, you foolish child. You want legs to catch your prince. I will give you legs, but every step will hurt like sharp knives. And if he marries another, you will turn to sea foam.
She accepted the risk.
I agree.
But first, the price. Your voice.
She surrendered her beautiful voice. The witch took it all.
Swim to shore. Drink this before sunrise.
She fled the dark depths, leaving her home forever. She reached the prince's shore. She drank the burning liquid. Pain struck her like a sword. Her tail disappeared. She lay there as the sun rose. The prince found her. He was kind and gentle. She woke up to see his face. She could only speak with her eyes.
Who are you? Can you speak?
Every step was agony. But she bore it all for him. She became the prince's favorite companion. Though every step was agony, he trusted her with his secrets.
I must marry the neighboring princess. But I do not love her. I only love the girl in the temple. She looks like you.
She could not tell him the truth. They sailed to the neighboring kingdom. She knew her time was running out. They arrived at the Golden City. The princess appeared. It was the maiden from the temple.
It is you! Destiny has reunited us!
He believed his prayer was answered. The little mermaid's heart broke silently.
You must be happy for me! My wish came true!
The wedding was held on the ship. Church bells rang across the sea. Night fell. The celebration began. She danced her last dance. Thinking of the death waiting at dawn, the ship fell silent. Her sisters rose from the waves.
We gave our hair to the witch to save you! Take this!
Look. The red thread binds you to him.
She saw the bond of fate.
Cut it! Break the bond and return to us!
She held the blade to the thread. The sun was rising.
No.
But she loved him too much. She threw the knife away. The dagger vanished. But the red thread did not break. The prince felt a sudden pull. Memory flooded back.
It wasn't a voice. It was her heart.
He ran. The sun touched the water. She closed her eyes.
Wait.
But a hand caught her.
Don't leave me. I love you. It was always you.
True love broke the spell. She was saved. Her voice returned.
You remember me?
The princess smiled.
Go to her.
The ocean rejoiced. The true wedding began. He gave her his ring. A kiss of eternal love. Joy filled the world. She waved goodbye. They lived in happiness, cherishing every moment. She found her immortal soul. Through the purity of her heart, and they lived happily ever after. Once upon a time, in a kingdom of forests and silver lakes, there lived a young prince named Siegfried. He was loved by his people, not just for his crown, but for his gentle heart. But deep inside, he felt a longing. He wished for a love that was true, not arranged by duty. On the eve of his 21st birthday, the castle shone with torches and music.
We stand strong tonight to the future of the kingdom. My son, you are a man now. In 7 days, at the royal ball, you must choose a bride.
To choose a bride in a single night, it seemed like a bargain, not love. That night, needing silence, Siegfried slipped away. He wandered into the deep forest, seeking peace under the stars. Upon the waters glided a flock of swans, their feathers gleaming like pearls.
Incredible.
The foremost among them was the most radiant, yet her eyes held a deep sorrow. As they reached the shore, something magical happened. Before his very eyes, the swans transformed into maidens.
Please, do not fear. I will not harm you.
Who are you?
Siegfried bowed respectfully to the mysterious lady.
I am Prince Siegfried.
Yet.
But tell me, why do you hide in feathers?
I am Odette. An evil sorcerer, Baron Rothbart, cursed us.
That is cruel. Can the curse be broken?
Only a vow of true love can break it. A vow from one who has never loved before.
Siegfried's heart stirred. He had found the beauty he had been dreaming of.
The dawn is coming. We must turn back soon.
I must see you again. I want to know more about you.
May I return tomorrow?
Come then. I will be waiting.
As the sun rose, the magic took hold again. Odette returned to the water, leaving Siegfried on the shore. But the prince was no longer lonely. He had a secret hope. The next night, Siegfried returned. This time, he didn't bring silence. He brought stories. And again, Odette came, her face bright with quiet joy.
It is beautiful. Thank you.
Everything is so peaceful here.
I wish we could stay forever.
Tell me about your world. Is it free?
It can be. I dream of a future where love guides us, not rules.
Love bloomed between them, soft and fragile like a new leaf.
Odette, I can break your curse now. I can make the vow.
No, not yet. A vow must be certain. If you break it, I will be lost forever.
Siegfried waited, for love must be more than longing. The days passed quickly. The royal ball was approaching. On the third night, the night before the ball, Siegfried came. Odette's eyes shone with sorrow and longing. She knew this was the moment.
Odette, tomorrow is the ball. I must choose a bride.
Then you will choose a princess from a faraway land.
No, I choose you. Come to the ball. I will declare my love before the whole kingdom.
Siegfried vowed before heaven and earth his heart belonged to the Swan Queen.
But beware. Baron Rothbart will try to stop us. He will try to deceive you.
I will know you. No magic can hide true love.
Until tomorrow night.
But they were not alone. From the shadows, someone was watching.
Foolish prince, you will never break my curse.
The sorcerer hatched a cruel plan, a trick of mirrors and magic. The morning of the royal ball arrived. Siegfried was ready.
Tonight, Odette. Tonight, we are free.
The royal ball was a spectacle of gold and silk. Princesses from all over the world arrived, yet Siegfried's gaze lingered only on the doors. He was waiting for his Swan Queen.
Siegfried, you must dance. The guests are waiting.
Just a moment longer, Mother.
Suddenly, the music stopped. A hush fell over the crowd. New guests had arrived, a mysterious lord and his daughter.
Odette, you came.
My prince. Did you think I would not come?
They danced. But unlike the gentle walk by the lake, this dance was fast and fiery. She moved with the grace of a swan, but the sharpness of a hawk. Outside the castle window, the real Odette watched in despair, unseen.
I knew you would be free.
Blinded by magic and love, Siegfried made his choice.
Mother, I have chosen. This is my bride. I swear my eternal love to her.
You swore to me. Now Odette is lost forever.
The disguise fell away. Rothbart revealed his true, terrible form.
No. What have I done?
You have broken your promise! She belongs to the lake!
Despair gripped him, but he could not give up.
I must save her, even if it costs my life.
Into the storm he ran, back to the Lake of Tears. The peaceful lake was now a cauldron of dark magic. And there, waiting for the end, was Odette.
Odette, stay with me. Please don't leave me. Odette, forgive me. I was deceived by magic.
The vow is broken. Rothbard is coming.
The waters churned and darkened. The sorcerer rose from the depths.
She is mine! Leave, little prince! I will never leave her!
But Siegfried did not run. He stood firm against the storm. Dark magic howled around him, but his love was a shield. Seeing his courage, Odette's heart ignited a light stronger than any curse.
Together. Amazing how
the power of true love clashed with the darkness.
No, the light! It burns!
With a final act of bravery, Siegfried shattered the source of the evil magic. The sorcerer screamed as the shadows consumed him, vanishing forever. Silence fell. The storm cleared, making way for a new dawn. The curse was broken, not by a vow, but by sacrifice.
The spell is broken! We're finally free!
You saved us.
love saved us.
Word of the victory spread through the land. The darkness was gone. Bells rang out as Siegfried and Odette were wed. The Queen saw the truth now. Love is the strongest magic of all. The Swan Maidens were free to live their lives in the warm sun. Forever?
Forever and always.
And so, where there was once sorrow, now there was only light. For true love had triumphed, and they all lived happily ever after. Once upon a time, on the edge of a deep forest, lived a family in a small wooden cottage. Hansel and Gretel were loved dearly by their mother, but their father had passed away long ago. Their mother remarried, but the new stepfather was a cold and selfish man.
Be good, my darlings. I will be back by sunset.
You two, get out! Don't be lazy!
Go into the deep forest. Bring back firewood and mushrooms.
But Father, Hagen, the forest is dangerous.
Do not come back until these baskets are full.
Hansel was brave. He felt the last piece of dry bread in his pocket.
Don't worry, Gretel. I have a plan.
He knew the forest was a maze. He needed a way to find the path home. Secretly, Hansel dropped little breadcrumbs behind him, one by one. Deeper and deeper they went, where the trees were old and the shadows were long.
Stay close, Gretel. Keep picking the mushrooms.
He left a trail of crumbs, believing it would lead them back to safety. But they were not alone. The hungry forest birds were watching too. The children worked hard, filling their baskets, forgetting about the time. Quietly, the little birds hopped down onto the path. Peck, peck, peck. The breadcrumbs disappeared, one by one. The sun began to sleep, and the forest grew darker and colder.
Hansel, it's getting dark. We should go home. Follow me. I marked the path.
Hansel smiled. He turned to find his trail of crumbs. But when he looked, his heart sank. The path was empty.
The crumbs, they are gone!
The birds had eaten every single crumb. Panic set in. The familiar path was gone.
We are lost!
They tried to run, but every tree looked the same.
Don't cry, Gretel. I will protect you.
The forest night was full of strange sounds, and they waited for the morning light. When the morning sun finally woke up, the forest did not seem so scary anymore. But the poor children were very hungry.
Hansel, I am so hungry.
Suddenly, a beautiful snow-white bird flew down to them. It sang a sweet song and fluttered its wings, urging them to follow.
It wants us to follow.
Hope filled their hearts, and they ran after the little guide. Until they came to a clearing and saw something they could never imagine.
Wow.
It was a house built entirely of sweets and treats. The roof was made of cake, and the windows were clear sugar. They were so hungry that they did not stop to think. Hansel reached up and broke off a piece of the roof.
It's real chocolate.
Gretel nibbled on the window panes, which tasted like sweet strawberry candy.
And this tastes like strawberry.
It was the best meal they ever had. Suddenly, the chocolate door creaked open. The children froze in surprise. An old woman hobbled out, leaning on a crutch. She smiled a toothless smile.
Oh, you lovely children. Who brought you here?
We were lost and hungry, ma'am.
Come in, come in. I have warm pancakes and hot cocoa inside.
The house smelled of caramel and vanilla. It seemed like paradise. She fed them till they were full, and they felt safe. But the old woman was not kind. She was a wicked witch who trapped children.
Thank you. You are so kind.
Suddenly, her kindness melted away like ice in the sun. The disguise was gone. She revealed her true wicked form.
Run, Gretel!
Slam! The door locked itself tight.
You are not going anywhere.
Magic ropes of light wrapped around them. They could not move a muscle.
You will never go home again.
The wicked witch locked poor Hansel in a hanging iron cage. And Gretel was forced to become a servant, working day and night.
Scrub harder, or no dinner for you.
The witch wanted to drain Hansel's youth and strength to make herself young again. But first, Hansel had to be strong and full of energy. Every morning, the witch would check on her prisoner. Now, the witch had terrible eyesight. Everything was blurry to her. She could not see if Hansel was getting stronger.
Stick out your finger, boy. Let me feel if you are strong enough.
Hansel knew if he felt fat, the witch would use her magic on him. Suddenly, he saw a small chicken bone from his dinner. Hansel had a clever idea to trick the blind witch. Instead of his finger, he stuck out the thin, hard bone.
Here it is.
The witch felt the bone and thought it was his finger.
Bah! Still as thin as a stick. Useless.
Bring more food, pies, cakes, everything.
Days went by. Gretel cooked huge meals to fatten her brother. Hansel ate the delicious food, but kept his secret weapon safe.
Show me your finger, now!
Brave Hansel stuck out the bone again.
Impossible! Why do you not grow fat?
Gretel watched in fear, hoping the trick would work. The witch was running out of time. She needed the magic energy now. She lost all patience.
I will not wait any longer. Girl, prepare the magic cauldron.
The cauldron began to bubble with strange green magic potion. Gretel knew something terrible was about to happen.
No! Leave her alone!
It was time for the final spell.
Climb up. See if it bubbles.
The witch commanded Gretel to check if the magic potion was hot enough.
I don't know how. The cauldron is too high.
Silly goose! Move aside!
The impatient witch groaned in anger. She climbed up and stuck her head deep inside the cauldron.
Let me show you how it is done.
Go away!
Plop! The witch fell in, and Gretel slammed the lid shut.
Let me out! Let me out!
Whoosh! The magic turned the witch into a giant balloon, and she floated far, far away. The wicked witch was gone forever. Gretel ran to save her brother. Click! The lock opened.
You saved me, Gretel. You are so brave.
In the corner, they found the witch's treasure chest. It was filled with sparkling pearls and precious stones.
Look! These are better than pebbles.
They filled their pockets with enough treasure to last a lifetime. Then they ran out of the magic forest as fast as they could.
How do we cross? We cannot swim that far.
Just then, a white duck came swimming by. Gretel asked the duck for help.
Little duck, please take us across on your back.
The kind duck carried them safely to the other side. Once across, the forest began to look familiar again.
I know this tree. We are close.
Finally, they saw their own little cottage in the distance. Their mother was sitting alone, heartbroken since the day they left. Hansel and Gretel ran as fast as the wind. She could not believe her eyes.
My darlings. I missed you so much.
So I grabbed the broom, swung it hard, and showed him the door.
I said good riddance, and don't you dare come back.
Hansel emptied his pockets and jewels rolled all over the table. Their days of hunger and sadness were over. They lived together in happiness and peace for the rest of their lives. And that is the story of the brave Hansel and Gretel. Sweet dreams. Once upon a time, deep in the heart of a lush green forest, there lived an old mother goat who had 7 little kids. She loved them with all her heart. One day, she wanted to go into the forest to fetch some food.
Now, you 3 behave while I'm away. Don't open the door for anyone until I return. Dear children, be on your guard against the wolf.
She warned them about the wicked beast.
You will know him by his rough voice.
And his black feet.
Don't worry, Mom. We'll be careful.
But the wolf was watching from the shadows. As soon as the mother was gone, he crept up to the house.
It's lunchtime.
He knocked loudly at the door.
Open the door, my dear children.
That voice is too rough. It's the wolf, not Mother.
We won't open the door. Your voice is hoarse. You're a wolf.
The wolf growled. He needed a plan.
My voice.
So he ran to the candy shop.
Give me the lemon drop.
He bought a large lemon candy to make his voice sweet. He swallowed it, and his voice became soft.
Sour yet sweet.
He went back and knocked softly.
Open up, children. Mother is here.
Mommy!
The voice was sweet, so they thought it was true. But the wolf put his black paws against the window.
Look! Black feet! Go away! Our mother has white feet!
The wolf was furious. He ran to the miller. He forced the miller to put white flour on his paws.
Flour!
On my feet. Now.
Now his feet looked white as snow.
Children?
The villain came back for the 3rd time.
Open up. I have gifts. Show us your paws first.
He put his white paws on the window. They saw the white feet and unlocked the door. But it was the wolf.
Surprise! Ah!
The poor little goats screamed and tried to hide.
Get in the bag.
But the wolf had a big sack ready. He caught them one after another. He stuffed 6 of them into the sack. Only the youngest one was safe in the clock case. The wolf was tired from the chase. He lay down and fell asleep instantly. His snores shook the house. The youngest goat peeked out carefully. He sneaked past the sleeping monster. He ran outside to find help. Just then, Mother Goat was coming home. She saw her youngest child crying.
Mommy? The wolf took everyone!
Mother Goat was heartbroken, but she had to be brave.
Show me.
They crept back into the house. The sack was wiggling. The kids were alive. Mother Goat grabbed her scissors. Out popped 6 little heads.
Mommy!
Shh! They fetched heavy stones from the riverbank.
Heave! Ho!
They filled the sack with stones. Mother Goat sewed it up again. The wolf never moved. Then, everyone hid except the youngest. Baby Goat made a loud noise.
Wake up, Mr. Wolf!
Huh? What? You missed one! Catch me!
The wolf grabbed his sack and chased him. The stones in the sack were very heavy.
Why are you so heavy?
But Baby Goat was fast. He led the wolf to the river. There was a narrow bridge ahead.
Over here!
The wolf stepped onto the bridge. The heavy sack pulled him to the side. He fell over, but caught the rail.
My sack. I won't drop it.
The stones were too heavy. His fingers slipped. The sack pulled him under.
Look, everyone! We're safe now! Isn't the view wonderful?
They watched the wolf float away.
He's swimming with stones!
I will return!
Bye-bye, wolf! Leo, Leo! Leo, Leo!
And he was never seen again. The sun set over the peaceful forest. The family walked home together, safe and sound. Mother Goat was very proud.
You are my brave little hero.
Thank you, brother!
Their little cottage was full of joy again.
Make sure you get enough, everyone!
Haha, that's hilarious!
And then the wolf just ran away.
Hot vegetable soup for everyone.
Help! My sack is heavy!
And so the little rabbit drifted off to sleep, warm and safe in his burrow, dreaming of sunny days.
Always be careful of strangers, my dears.
The little goats nodded sleepily.
Yes, Mama.
It was time for bed. The brave little goat hugged his teddy bear.
Good night, my loves.
The forest was quiet and peaceful. The moon watched over them. And the wolf? Maybe he found a new job far away. Hope he doesn't slip again. But the goats slept soundly. Safe in their cozy home. The crickets sang a lullaby. Fireflies danced in the night. Time passed peacefully. A new day began. Birds sang their morning songs. The little goats ran out to play in the sun. They were happy and free. And they never forgot to be smart. Love and courage saved the day. And that is the story of the wolf and the 7 little goats. The end.